What's up, guys? Welcome. Today is another morning here. At least very cloudy, but this is my new site actually that I want also to do the perimeter wall. And I take my time also to thank you guys that have been watching me all throughout and who are just keeping me informed of everything that actually you want to know. Thank you so much because actually you have made me move a great chance, and I know you are my people and you will continue supporting me. So today this is a new site at Migori, and this is what we are having. So today we have started by placing the culverts here. So we are on the process of making culvert here. As you can see, we have done the place the where actually there is a farm base, so that we place our concrete and then we place our culverts to get an entry towards the site. So this will be our new site, and I will be glad to inform you more about actually what we are doing. So before you do anything, once you want to put the culverts, actually you have to dig to sustain a ground that is firm. And after you have dug to sustain the ground is firm, so you will start by laying concrete or ballast. So after you place the ballast, then you are going to put your culverts on top of the ballast. Then you are going to put the sides, that is the formworks. You may put the wings. Wings are the ones that go out like a butterfly in both areas to allow when a vehicle is moving in to get that at the far end or the rear wheels will be able to pass. So this will be our new site here, guys. So expect to see much, and I welcome you to be here to be seen. Next to us, we are in the environment where we have got an airstrip over the other side, and actually this is the topography of this place. So here the soil is swampy from above, but once you just move 1 feet down, you just get a very hard core that is just beneath the soil. So be careful, watch our videos so that you may get informed actually on what we are doing daily basis. So here we want to lay the culverts. So we have just done the preparation, we have done the excavation because we want to place the ballast. Then we put the culverts for our side to be secure so that the materials will just be entering inside, right inside. So that work will be so well. So on the other side, I've built up a store, a temporary store, where I'll be placing cements and other things that actually we need to use. Also, I have got a well on the other side that already we have dug, and the plot is not all that big. It is 35 by 35 by 21 by 31 by 31. So actually it's a rectangle, and that is the project I'm having currently here, to see that we have placed the boundary wall and then we start a building here. So we think to put up A and Bs, that those who will be coming here may have a sleep here, because it is just next to the airstrip, that is Migori airstrip. Actually, once somebody lands, will be in a place, you will find a place here at least to sleep. So it's a new project we have just started, and we aim to work on it until we reach the end. So keep in touch, guys, so that we give you every update about this new site. Welcome so much. I'm going to show you other things that we are undergoing or we want to take. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, as you can see, we have already placed the two culverts and we are going to place the third one. I was to show you here actually what was happening, but it was raining, so it was not convenient for me to show you. So at least we have placed the three. Now we are placing the fourth one. So this is how it is normally done. After you have placed like this, then we are going to backfill. We will make concrete at both sides, and then we are going to cast the other maram. We are going to backfill towards the place. So as you can see, we are also mixing concrete at the other side to make sure that it is here in place. So guys, keep in touch for I to show you more and more details of how these things are being placed, so that if you have one, you can do it at your home comfortably. But culverts are of many sizes. The sizes I've used here are the ones that actually can, even a vehicle of a high load can just pass. So there are those for just domestic. So they are different. This is 600 mm. So it is different. Thank you so much. Keep in touch for more. So you can see actually how we are rolling down, and we are taking it to the place actually where it's supposed to be. So first of all, you have to look for the lineage, and then you place it in the manner that it's supposed to be. So we are rolling it down to the hole to make sure that actually it is well placed. That's why you can see what we are doing here. You must be very careful, because if you are not careful, you are likely to lose your leg or your toe, because these things are normally very heavy indeed. Yeah. So that's how we are doing it, and we are trying actually to place it in a line. So what matters normally is the connection point. So roll it back, muilete nyuma kidogo, and then ndio sasa iingiane kabisa. Na sababu muijaribu kuisukuma kwa juu. So we are rolling it to make it at least, yeah, like that. Then get it close, yeah. On this side, get it close. Okay. Huyu akisongesha mwingine anashikilia kabisa. So we are placing them to make sure that actually they are in a line. So this is what normally people normally look at. So actually you have to see that the alignment is so in the better position to make it at least work the way it is supposed to do. So you have to raise it a bit for them to interlock. So that's what we're doing. We're interlocking them. So at the end, we shall going to meet the standard place that is actually needed. So you have to place with also the spirit level. Yeah. So the silt level is there to read, to see actually whether it is level, and also to see whether the waters will be flowing down. So you have to be very careful, because if you don't do so, you are going to place them and then finally get that the waters are not moving. So this is how it is being done, and we hope you will see more and more. So actually what we want to attain is like this. I want to show you is like this, that they should alternate together in the first side. Also you can see here they are very close. So now we want to make sure that at the far end they are very close. Yeah. Bado kidogo. Kiwezekana weka kamawe. Weka kamawe chini. So we are trying to set a pace where that it will be firm for it actually to allow everything to pass on. So that's what we are doing. And just imagine. So we are doing it. As you can see, the boys are lacing it up. So inua kidogo, get it up. Mondisukuma kokoto nyingi kabisa. I'm trying to tell him to get in the concrete so that it may affirm. Weka jiwe kwa mwisho ili hii nini isirudi chini, maana hii nini ijakauka. So we are trying at least to see that it balances very much well for it actually to work the way it is supposed to be. So that is it. Yeah. So finally we get it. Nasambi hii roll kwenda ndani kidogo, kwenda kula. So weka kakitu hapo. So we are also looking at the alignment of the opposite. Yes, there. Hapo.
Bado inarudi.
Kwa nini inarudi na wewe uko nayo? Patia. So finally we have it. Now you can see we are testing to see whether the water is flowing back the down direction, and we have already attained it. So we are going now to put concrete on it so that it is well attained. Thank you. Keep in touch. so that you continue seeing what we are actually doing. Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube studio, and as you can see, today we are here at the perimeter wall. I told you the other day about the foundation, the crazy foundation. So today we are here trying to put up the columns, and as you can see, we have started by placing the D's so that the column will be a firmness and to help the welding stand up in the required place. So we are going on and on to make sure that this place is well secured. So as you can see, we have done what we call putting up the columns, and those spaces, gaps that are remain, this is how they appear. So you can just have a look to see actually what we have done. So typically, this is what is going on, and on top of the foundation, this is how you're supposed to do it. So you place cement in order to touch it. So these are some of the holes remaining where we are going to place the columns. So as we place the columns, it is to allow for the settlement of up of the columns going up. So this is how we do it in our country here. I don't know about your country. I saw that others who say that actually it is not stable, but this is just to carry the perimeter wall. So this is what we are undergoing here, and we are trying to put it in order to be very, very, very much secure. So as you can see, we are following up to do all what is supposed to be done. So this is what we do here. We place a column with the base, and then we put the column with concrete so that it attaches itself into be firm on the ground, and that's how it is. So we do it in that manner. So you can see we have casted all over the place where we are going to place the perimeter walls. So finally we are going to place the wallings, but for today we are just placing the columns so that it becomes a strong position. So this is the boundary, and as you know, in our country, once you build, you just, and more typically here at our place, you just build to finish the whole land of yours. You don't remain anything. So this is what we are undergoing, and as you can see, we have already brought the machine cut blocks that I was trying to tell you. So we choose the yellow ones because that is the taste of the boss, but we also have those ones which are gray, those ones which are red. So it depends on the type of color actually you want. But more especially in this region of ours, we like the gray ones. So they have just arrived, and here we are having them so in a very big volume. So this is one FFRR scaling. This is 720 pieces. They are here, you can see. So, and we are estimating them to cover this place at least 2,250. So we are remaining with another batch so that we finish. So guys, this is what is going on, and we like to show you that actually we are in a progress of making this place at least work. So particularly, I wanted to inform you that once you do this, actually for the walling, here is where the cost is a bit high because you have to build the foundation. After the foundation, the columns, then the block lanes are going to come up. So the block lane, after you have placed them, you find out that actually it enables you to build up very fast. So you may spend some time at the foundation, but once you are from the foundation, I assure you that you are going to move very fast for you actually together. The wallings are very ready. So in this case, it's not as Mara's place that we place the ring beam. Reason being that actually the soil at Mara's place required a ring beam, but this place is somewhat hilly, so it does not require a ring beam for you to place actually the wallings on top of it. So that's why you have not seen a ring beam. In other areas, you see normally we apply a ring beam, but here, and we apply it in a section where we doubt that actually there could be sinking or sharing of the foundation. So we don't need to do. We have no otherwise other than to do it. But here the soil is so firm, and that's why we don't require a ring beam. So for this, we are just going to place here the concrete, and then we start doing the block laying. Then after we have done the block laying, we are going to come back, then cast up the columns that we have created in this region. So that's particularly what goes on from the day one we started. I told you I created the volumes, but as you can see now, we have already sealed those positions. So we are going to build until the far end here. So all the way along, that is how it's going to be, because it has to be enclosed with everything. So after you are placed like this, then you find that you can build up easily without any other problem. So we are winding up our job today here, and I look forward to show you more projects, actually what we shall be doing in the course of tomorrow. So guys, don't go away. Be close to me so that we are able to see. In fact, the plot, once you reach at the far corner here, that's how it is. This is the shape of the plot. So don't get scared. Why is it not straight? We follow as per the plot which has been done. So this is it, and actually be there to see more and more things that we are doing on this ground and this new site, for you to be able to learn more about the things that are working here. So maybe you may ask a question and expect to be answered. This is one of the buildings that have been placed. I'll show you some of the reason as to why we have to plaster the stones from outside. In fact, if you don't do so, expect to get a foundation. I'm going to show you the difference. If you don't plaster them and leave them with mud, expect this one to happen. Yeah, you look the building are below, above. So at the foundation, that's how the foundation was set. And as you can see, the building is already existing, but it needs also to put concrete from the outer side so that to reinforce the place. Otherwise, expect it to fall. If it does not being placed with the concrete the way it is supposed to be, it is likely to fall off, and then you are going to get a damage. So that's why I told you in this locality we have got the history from behind how actually we normally do it. Do you start with these big blocks of stones, then you end up finishing with the small ones. So thank you for watching me. Keep in touch so that you may see more and more things that are going on. Don't shy off because we are continuing. So in case you have a question, you can just ask upon needing to the foundation. But particularly, I've told you this foundation is for this place. Don't try it at your place unless you have been verified with the history of other buildings around your place. So be careful not to go and then start telling your fundis or other people that I saw the foundation being built uh, by March. Because at the end of the day, you may mess up everything. So this is it. And be careful not to copy just directly what you have seen to apply it in your region. Because I told you the type of soil here is not belonging with, it is not as the soil in other places. So it is only particular in this region where people normally build with this mud, but not all places. So keep in touch for more information for you to see actually what we are doing. Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to show you other sections that we are undertaking so that you get acquainted with what we are doing. Yeah, welcome. As you can see, we are trying to tie up the string because we have to put alignment of the foundation and where actually we are going to place our columns. So you have to put up the string to give the alignment that is required so that when you will have to build with the blocks, you don't have any problem. That's why we are tying the string all along to the far corner for us actually to see that we have attained what is supposed to be done. So that's why you can see things moving in that place. So that is the reason why we place the string. Even if the plot is irregular, you have a place where actually there is alignment for people to see actually what is supposed to be. So this house was built with mud, but you see, you may think that it actually is a many years or just a few days house, but it has stayed here over 10 years. So you can just imagine. And no problem or no weathering of the soil because of the rains. So that is what is going on. So we are winding up to the last section to see actually that we attain what is supposed to be done. So Omondi, chimba hiyo kona kidogo, maana hiyo miguu yake inashika kwa kona. So we are trying to do it here in Africa, here in Kenya, near Boanse. This is Hispania. That's how we do it. We would also like to hear from your place how you normally do things so that we also share. So at the whole, after you have placed the concrete, you have to put the particles in this manner for them to hold up the entire foundation, and that's what we're doing in order to create what is supposed to be. Sasa hii steps ingekuwa ile yenye itakuja kujenga block imalize. Mbona mliweka space ndogo? Step
ground iko hiyo.
Hmm.
Tukate kidogo block ya kwanza tukate.
So okay. So we are trying to figure out to see actually that the place becomes more in other a desired state. Yeah, you can see we're just finishing it on top to make sure that actually the place is so much confirmed and it works out very well. We carry ballast, no concrete with just a bucket because here you cannot move with a wheelbarrow. You have to carry it manually so that you bring it and then you pour the concrete the required place. So this is it. So we just pour. What about wengine kutoka hapo nje? So I'm trying to instruct them on placing other stones on outside so that they secure the place very well. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Because otherwise, this is how this crazy foundation is normally done, and you have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, don't imitate. Kindly, I request you, don't imitate to do it at your home, because if you don't have the history of the soil, don't try this. Your house, you will find yourself in many cracks. So that's how we do it. We are trying to balance it in the manner it is required. What hapa juu? Hapa so hapo. Yeah. So finally we are going to set up the finishing point and then place the remaining points. Zimebaki tatu? Mbili. Yeah, mbili. So we want to finish so that tomorrow we do another type of work. We don't want to repeat. Toa hiyo chuma, acha kokote itangukie chini.
Ataleta miezi.
Yeah. Thank you. Keep in touch for you to see actually our progress here. Hello guys, as you can see today we are also batching up the concrete and making up the concrete. So we have to do this in order to make more preparation on what actually we are doing. So I'm taking you just direct to show you what we have been doing, and you are going to enjoy to see actually what we have done. So here is the section of misting, and I told you the other time that actually ballast is being affected by the sizes of the particles or the aggregates that are being used. So today you see here the aggregate is somehow reddish because it has got some silt because of the stones that are being mined just from the underground. So combined, so it's advisable rather when you are doing structural works actually to clean up the silts so that it requires the recommended strength. So actually for them to be very clean, you have to wash them. But since we are just doing a job that is not all that very structural, that's why we have not cleaned the particles. But as you know, this one we are using it as a mass concrete to start from the bottom so that we start laying all the blocks. So here we are mixing, and I wanted to show you, if you want to know that actually the process is becoming easier, just arrange it. So this is the one that has mixed up. So as you see, this is how we do it here. People mix this in hands because we don't need a lot of it, so we can use even hands to mix. So we put first the formworks the way it has been placed here. Let me show you how the so guys, this is the formwork that we use. That is 150 by 25 millimeter. So you just space them just along the foundation trench, and after you have placed along the foundation trench, you tie them using the binding wire so that the formwork does not go out. This is exactly what we do here. You will have to tell me at your place how you do it. So after tying up, because I showed you that actually after placing the concrete in this manner, you are supposed to place the formwork, and then we start by arranging on how actually to cast up the concrete. So now we are doing this in order to make the blocks to have a stable surface where they will be built. Because as you know, we build the rough stones with mud. So once it comes on building, we cannot use the mud on building. So that's why we are using the concrete to create a firm bed where actually the block will stay. Otherwise, if you don't do so, expect this. As you see, there are some street cracks being obtained because somebody stepped on. So to make it to be more firm, you have to put concrete on it in order for it to be firm. So this is exactly what we are doing here. And as you can see, this is what is being done here for the purpose of this. Mnaweka wembe sana. Mnaweka wembe sana. Yeah. So we place it around 150, and exactly that's what we do so that we are seeing a good strength. So you can see already we are placing it on, and we want to do it before we do the brick laying, because after this it is brick laying and we don't want to be so much inconvenienced. So that's what we are trying to do. Tapping up using a hammer, because here you don't need a box of a grater because these are mass concrete. So once you tap it, because there's no adhesiveness with some metallic or this structure, anywhere structure use, so you get that actually it works, because what we require here is just a mass concrete to create a firm bed where the blocks will be laid. You can see on the other hand, I've brought the blocks and they are ready there, ready for use. So they were transported and I'm waiting to start building them. I'll show you once we start laying them. And there are also other guys, because as I told you, here in Africa we have got a lot of trunks. So these trunks you have to eliminate them. And the only method you eliminate them, we don't need a backhoe or an excavator. We just employ the human labor, then they are able to excavate them. Because if you place a house on a trunk like this, it's going furthermore to create cracks. So you have to uproot it for you to make it at least the place to be safer. So that's why we are doing the excavation. Like this one is a blue gum. So and here are the tap roots, the roots of the tree. So we have to eliminate it in order the place to be so much care, care, so that the building once is placed, There's no any other problem. So guys, this is what actually we are doing it, and we want to place a building over here. So we are just stretching up to make that we do the clearance in a proper way, such that when we measure, we don't have trunks in between the place we are doing. All over this place, these guys have been working here, and they have just got some of them are here. So we want to make it to be more affirm. Try your wheelbarrow. Sikia kokote hii yao kabisa. Sio umori mchanga. Here we are placing up the sands that actually we obtain them. We have brought them so that we use it. So nishikia huyu mtoto. Get all of the child. You're free karuaf. So we want to pour other. Mbele kidogo. Nani? Mbele kidogo ili isigonge nyumba. So we want at least to place it in a better position, because the lands of town here are very small. So you have to squeeze somewhere so that at least you pour down the materials for use. Hapo sawa, mwambie mwage. So instructing that actually it has reached at the place, and we want actually to pour down. This is it. So, and this is river sand, the one like the one that we brought. So that's why we want to do it. You see, I got a year ago. I got a year ago. That's we do here. These are some of the keepers that work here. You can see. He's trying to explain in his native language that there canyo means there. So that is it. So guys, that's how we do it. So the hydraulic system has a problem, so he has to use he hasn't provided a method where actually he lowers it down. Melala vibaya, mwambie inue gari hapo. So so we have already placed actually the sand there that we shall use on our. So guys, the type of cement we are using here is this. Is known as 32.5 hard. I don't know what. The one at your place, because this is what normally we use here locally, and it's not all that a very strong one, but for building works actually it works. So that is it. I'm showing you more and more details. Wow.